Are we recording? This is the beginning?
Yeah.
Shit.
So here we are, back at the Iron Outpost. We're playing Battle Chasers Night War.
You're gonna have to talk.
Oh yeah, I'll talk. This is the Iron Outpost, the first dungeon of the game. We are going to do it on... Joe just volunteered to play and play on Legendary, which is the middle difficulty there. And on middle difficulty and the highest difficulty, if you die, you have to restart the entire dungeon. But Joe is somehow confident that he will not die. I, however, am not that confident. So we'll see what happens. Dungeons kind of are, well, obviously they're the meat of the game, and also they're kind of long.
Outpost. It's well lit for an abandoned outpost. Our approach hasn't been subtle. We should be prepared for resistance inside. When are we not prepared?
So if there's ever a risk at all of having to redo the entire thing, I would not take it. Joe's real risky, and I'm real not risky.
Well,
You're riskier than me, for sure.
I use more items and more powerful
Yeah,
abilities
That's true.
in games also.
Actually, no, you're right. That's the difference. The difference is I don't use potions ever, so I end the game with all the potions.
We'll kill this guy.
Bretto!
See, watch this.
Imagine him saying Bretto every
We
time
set
he
this
attacks.
up.
Uh-huh.
And then we just set up a berserk here. We're really gonna nail this guy.
No, we showed Berserk at the end of the last episode. This time you want to show the Blade Master.
Yeah, I did. Oh,
Oh. Are you...
God. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Okay, so here's the thing. On New Game Plus, all the enemies are already a few levels higher, and we chose the middle difficulty, so that bat is level 10. We are level 4. In this game, levels matter a lot.
They do.
A lot.
Quite a bit.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can barely stand a difference of more than, like, 2 or 3 levels before it starts to get impossible.
We're gonna taunt.
Alright.
Ouch. Okay. No, I think we can still do this. I think we're still gonna make it through this.
Really?
Yep. I have confidence.
This is... Mind you, this is the first fight of the dungeon.
Oh, he bled. That was lucky. It is the first fight of the dungeon.
15 or 20 more to follow.
Yeah.
Alright, I
We
believe
could
in
do
you.
Wildfire, or we could heal. We'll do wildfire.
Can you... You can just leave a dungeon anytime you want, right? You just can't die in it. Like, you're not locked into staying there forever.
Yeah, we can leave, which actually I do sometimes. That's another part of the reason why I'm confident that we'll be able to do it. We just can't fuck up any single battle, basically, or any single series of battles, because sometimes you wind up having to do a couple of battles in a row in a dungeon in this game. How are we going to take this guy out? We could do a Berserk or Warblade. Warblade costs 15. Yeah, it's bad. I'll just do Warblade, it's fine. We can shatter him beforehand. Perfect.
And now we get to talk about one of my favorite parts of this game, and something that I hope to see in a lot of other games, and almost never do,
What's that?
which is dungeon abilities. I think it's a really, really cool system,
I agree.
conceptually. In practice, it's pretty great. Pretty great.
Shit, he got one more attack in it. We weren't taunting. Awesome. Alright, well, we'll just kill him.
Yeah. So you might be wondering, what do we do now? One of our guys is dead. Well, the answer is, this game is actually Mario RPG. In a lot of ways. But especially in this way, when you die, you just come back to life with 1 HP, or like very low HP.
I'd be extremely surprised if the designers of this game hadn't played Super Mario RPG. There's
Yeah.
a lot of similarities. So what I did, I just used one of Calibretto's dungeon abilities, which is to heal. If we press the X button on our Xbox One controller here,
Our Microsoft Xbox One X controller, now available at your local Walmart and Target stores.
so how are we going to beat this guy? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put on a shield, and then we're going to run up to him, stun him before battle. So now all of our characters take 20% less damage, and he's stunned. So this one's going to be a lot easier than the last battle, because it's one guy by himself. This is really going to be no problem. So we can... Here's a strategy here. We can set Garrison to do his heavy attack, his Berserk. And that's slower, which we actually want in this case, because that'll put him last in the initiative order on the left. Then we can gut punch him here. And I know that Gully's Shatter ability is also fast. So when we do that, it's going to also go off before Garrison does his Berserk. So now we have a double sundered Berserk. So if you do that, if you do things like that, if you think ahead and use the initiative, that's a pretty basic example. But if you do that, you increase your chances of survival and of killing enemies faster.
That's pretty
so that
smart.
they can't kill you.
That's the idea.
So there's a tip for you.
That's a good tip. In fact, I don't even know if I ever used that combination.
Yeah, this as far as all of the combinations of character parties that I've tried so far in the game, I would say this is the most OP that I've at least been able to discover strategies for.
I think the only not OP, the only great combo that I used was chilling with Nolan and then using his Ice Lance, which does more damage if you're chilled.
Yeah.
And then the same with Aluman has Blood Boil, which is a late game ability, but does more damage if the enemy is ignited. But those are like very basic combos, you know? But I would just spam those over and over.
Yeah, the thing about this game, it's not incredibly deep, but if you play it with different character makeups each time you play the game, or for each dungeon that you play, it presents a lot of different puzzles, basically, like combat puzzles for you to solve and discover interactions between characters, and it's satisfying. Like, by the end of a dungeon with a particular party, you'll usually have a rhythm down. You'll usually have figured out the strategy, but that's part of the fun, is just discovering it as you go. Yeah, that was a big AoE.
Yeah, it's like you said, we were talking a couple days ago, and Joe said something to the effect of every 3-character party is a completely different party.
Yeah.
In terms of their play styles and, you know.
Yeah, it's sort of like Chrono Trigger in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game definitely took some notes from old Super Nintendo games as well.
Old Squaresoft, man.
Kind of combining a lot of old games from different eras and also some newer mechanics as well. We're just going to keep on doing Berserk, I think. Because it's just so powerful. We should probably heal. Guardian's Song is just his group hug ability, his AoE heal. And with Gully, she's no longer taunting, so we'll just taunt.
Oh, you know what's interesting? If you just played this game on New Game and not New Game Plus like us, you don't get a group taunt. Or group heal, I mean. You don't get a group heal for a while. Right? Because that's an ability that you wouldn't get for several dungeons.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm more confident that we're going to be able to beat this dungeon on harder difficulty, is because we have all of our abilities, and the dungeon is balanced for a weaker, for a party that doesn't have access to these abilities, but also it's balanced at a higher level because we're playing on New Game Plus. But I think that our perks and our having all of our abilities is going to outweigh any disadvantage that we would have from them being of a higher level and us doing the dungeon on one of the harder difficulty levels. There's actually a normal difficulty level on the normal game, and on this one, the lowest difficulty you can do is heroic, which is hard mode, basically. So on a normal new game, you can do normal, heroic, and legendary, and on this you have heroic, legendary, and a new difficulty called mythical, which is even harder than legendary. Hopefully that explains the difficulty system pretty well.
And I mean, the bonus is that you get a specific chest if you complete a mythic dungeon, you get a mythic chest, which has I think it's just marginally better equipment.
You get legendary items. You get legendary quality items,
which I've only seen a couple of in the game. In fact, we came across one earlier today, and that was one of the few that I've ever seen. I think they're pretty rare.
I forget what to do here.
Oh, I know.
Do we say sure, why not?
Oh, yeah, help him. I think he disappears. Yeah.
Seems like you might be an undead.
This is a side quest for later. For getting a character's ultimate weapon.
Which one do we say? Does it matter?
I don't know. Let's just help him. So he's trapped in there, right? Put our hand on the rune.
Words from an...
Okay.
Maybe we did it wrong?
No, we're good.
Alright.
We're good. So that is a character that we will encounter again in Deadwatch. And at that point, he'll give us one of the 4 crafting materials to craft one of the main character's ultimate weapons. That's not obtuse or anything, right?
There are some obtuse things in this game.
Yeah, we'll get to those. The hunts, right?
Yeah, this is a game that you would never be able to find everything without using a guide online.
Which is kind of crazy, because the game itself is really small. Like, there are dungeons, right? But nothing quest-related happens in those. There's just the overworld, and then there are some exploration areas. And that's it. Like, it's a small game.
Yeah, that worked out.
Oh, yeah, that did work, actually.
I kind of screwed up. I did that in the wrong order.
Okay, so that was one of Garrison's dungeon abilities. He throws
Yeah.
a stun. And, I mean, that's exactly what Gully has, too, except Garrison's is ranged, which is
Oh, we
even
said we were
better.
going to do a burst, didn't we? Should we do Relentless
Oh.
Assault? Maybe we should do Relentless Assault.
okay.
No, okay, we do Blade Master.
Yeah, that's not flashy. Let's do something flashy.
We could have done Calibrettos. Well,
We'll do it.
we'll use them all eventually. I forgot to use them in other battles.
That just looked like 15 regular attacks.
Yeah, basically that's
He
all it is.
He should just do those all the time.
It's like a Super Berserk.
Why doesn't he just always do 15 regular
Should we
attacks?
taunt? Let's just be aggressive and not taunt here. I don't think we need to taunt. That's most of this stuff is going to be too slow.
Yeah,
Blade
Garrison's
fast
usually
enough?
really slow.
No.
Rally Strike is usually
We'll
really
just do Strike.
fast.
Yeah,
But
so
most
Strike
of his
was enough.
attacks, yeah.
Yeah, Rally Strike goes off a little bit slow, but it increases the haste of the whole party for the battle. It's a pretty good ability to lead off with. I haven't been doing it that much, but we'll try to kill this guy. So there's a perk if you put enough perk points into one of the trees for each character, there's usually something that increases the number of uses you have for each dungeon ability. Most characters have 6 of each of their dungeon abilities normally, but you can upgrade it to 10. He's stunned, so I think we will just do strong attacks on him. Should be good enough. He'll bleed to death. So we don't have to do anything. We can just
Cool.
watch him bleed.
Yeah, the dungeon abilities are part of why I really admire the game's attention to balance, I guess. Like, for example, every character has 3 different burst abilities. Some of them are really good, some of them are really bad. But those same characters might have really awesome dungeon abilities or really crappy dungeon abilities. Like, there are some that you never use, will never use. And some, like Gully's, like the ability to just stun everything around you. You will always
it's
use
very
all the
useful.
time. So it's interesting, you know, like some characters have really, really bad bursts, but great dungeon abilities, and vice versa. And it's, you know, every
Garrison's-
character is unique. in that
Garrison's
way.
pretty good too. He's got a stun.
Yeah, yeah.
He throws his stun. It's sort of like one of those flashbang type of things.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
But his other ability isn't quite as useful, I think, as Scully's other ability, which gives you a 20% damage reduction to every character for 3 turns of the battle, which is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
I guess we'll lead with we can lead with a rally strike this time. Oh, it went off pretty quickly. I guess because they're stunned.
Yeah, Garrison's other ability, basically you just jump forward, which lets you evade traps in dungeons, or gives you, like, first strike for 1 turn. Like, you do something right away, basically.
Yeah.
But that's not that great, because almost always you'd just rather stun them, you know?
Yeah, this stunning is really powerful, especially in this game, and there actually aren't that many stuns in the game.
Because every
Any
attack...
combat stuns.
Yeah.
There are, the dungeon stuns. So if you bring Gully or Garrison, you get a pretty good advantage in a lot of battles because you can lead with the enemy stunned. So as we level up, the dungeon's going to get easier.
Right.
So as we go through, we're gonna have an easier time at it. And you get more experience, obviously, if you do the more difficult dungeon. So I think the game might be slightly out of balance in favor of the player as far as how fast you level up through the dungeon. So there's a lot of benefit to picking, especially in New Game Plus, I think, to picking the harder difficulties as we go, which is why I did that. Part of why I did it.
Yeah, I mean, the game incentivizes you to replay dungeons, but...
Oh, this is gonna be.
This is gonna
Do we
be-
have burst? No, but
No.
we'll build some up. This might be a little bit tough. I guess we'll just have to take the slime out quick. They are stunned. They're all stunned, so that's a big benefit for us.
So we get basically a free turn.
Yeah. So we're not gonna taunt yet. I think we'll shatter the next guy. Just this guy. And he's got thorns, so every time we hit him, we're going to take damage. You can see that right there. Alright, we've got to kill this slime before he can take a turn. If he readies something... Oh, he might get a turn. Alright, that kind of sucks. I guess we'll do that. That'll definitely kill him, but it's very slow. But it looks like he's going to get a turn anyway, the slime. Okay, we definitely have to taunt now because they're all coming at us, and Garrison will die if he gets hit. Especially by that guy.
That thing, yeah. That's super powerful.
Yeah, Gully has high defense, and taunt gives her extra defense. You can see it right here. Reduce all damage taken by 10%. We could do... No, we can't do Blade Master. So,
Rage Wave, man. Rage Wave.
Yeah, I guess we could do Rage Wave. Well, no, we don't need it across the board, though. I think it's better to just concentrate on one guy. Because the bottom guy is definitely going to be dead by the time Garrison got to go. Maybe Guard. Yeah, we'll do Guard Punch. That's faster, and since she's taunting, that's going to be important for her to have additional defense. Guard Punch gives an extra 10% damage reduction. So there you go. Oh, good. 10 hit points. Kill him. Fuck.
Not even close, man.
Okay.
That's
Healing Wave is going to go off
interesting.
before the enemies get to take a turn. So Healing Wave is a really good heal. It's one of the more powerful heals you can do. We don't have Taunt anymore, so we're going to Taunt. Even though it looks like she's not in a position to Taunt, she's about to be. So there we go. 200.
Yeah. Not bad.
And... This guy's taking a while to kill.
Use,
Do Rally Strike, maybe.
I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? You can use your level 3 burst. Well, yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
could
we
actually.
could use that. We could use it with. We could use Gullies. It doesn't really matter who's. Oh, we could use Boulder Toss. That's a good one. Oh, it's only 36, but it stuns them.
Yeah, that's
Let's
actually
just
really
stun 'em.
good,
Yeah, we'll do
'cause
that.
They're both casting something right now.
Yeah.
Good thinking, Ed. I went to congratulate you.
There, we canceled out their abilities. If they're already casting an ability and they get stunned, it just cancels the ability that they were currently casting.
Which is, like, mega useful.
It sure is. Okay, so our guys are a little bit faster because of using Rally Strike with Garrison. We already have... No, I think we use Gut Punch or Shatter on this guy. Gut Punch. So we can Shatter him also. Those are both Sunder abilities. So if we double Sunder him, he's going to be dead anyway. It doesn't even matter. Alright.
Man, these battles are long.
Fair enough. Oh, he didn't die. He has 6 hit points left. Oh my god. And he's going to get a turn. That's going to be great.
He sure is.
That's damage we shouldn't have had to take. Well, I blame Ed.
Oh, okay. I can't believe this has happened.
And Healing Wave will go off. We're not taunting anymore. We'll taunt.
There are some perks that will heal you at the end of each battle, and I use those a lot, actually. They're really, really useful. At least in the late game. Maybe not so much right now. Because our healing power is pretty weak, I think.
Calibretto's the Healing Wave. Healed Gully almost all the way up.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I mean, what, like 200 out of 350? It's not bad. It could be better, though. Let's be honest. It could be better. Oh yeah, healing power. Something in this game that I did not know. The healing ability of the healing characters is based on their attack power. Which Joe told me. I didn't know.
Yeah. Attack power is also healing power in this game. Attack power is pretty much the main stat.
So it's the only thing you care about is attack power, which we talked about a little bit in the last episode.
Crafting index. Oh
I
boy.
don't think we know anything.
Look at all this great stuff we can make. Where should we start? Yeah, we have to buy the books from the blacksmith in town, but we have no goddamn money, so we're not going to be doing that yet.
Oh, there's a closet over there.
A closet?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, well, let's look in it.
Closet scraps. A well handle.
Oh, we do need that, I think.
I didn't see the well yet, did you?
No.
There's a box over there.
Oh, I missed it.
Box scraps.
Oh god. If that thing hits us, it puts a bleed on the whole party for the next battle.
Yeah.
We don't want to deal with that. But Garrison's dash ability, one of his dungeon abilities, allows us to dodge that. We can just move right through it. Oh, well, couldn't move
What do you
quite
do?
through that one.
Well, I guess you have to have Garrison equipped here at this point. But what if you're returning to this dungeon and you don't have Garrison in your party?
Well, I don't know,
You just
man.
take damage? Oh yeah.
I guess we could have just gone the other way around.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So
We could have just gone around, yeah.
So every dungeon has unique events.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to do this.
I know how to do it. It's 2-1. Shit. 2-1-4-3, I think. Yeah. So every dungeon has a set of unique events that only happen there, and they're randomly chosen whether they're going to happen or not. Right? So some things will not happen your first time through, some things will. This is something I've seen. This is my third time seeing this. Basically, that book, that text that we were just looking through is a puzzle that says you have to light these in a certain order. And then when you do that, you get that treasure.
Yeah, the dungeons are randomly generated in this game, and I don't really think they needed to be.
No, they really didn't.
I don't think it's detrimental, but I think that the time that they spent doing that could have probably been put into something else in development.
I mean, I guess the idea was because, they're trying to give you an incentive to replay dungeons.
Yeah.
But you can't replay dungeon because you outlevel them a little bit too quickly.
Yeah, you can replay them if you want to level your other characters up, which is actually what we're going to be doing, probably off camera. We might just quickly level our other characters by running some old dungeons, just so that we can try out different parties as we do this playthrough. This is going to be pretty tough.
Yes.
What should we... Maybe we should set up for... I think we should set up for this.
Oh, they're stunned. Oh, yeah.
It's only 303 damage, though, but it is normal damage, so if we get them gut punched. If we get them sundered, we'll be able to do...
Quake Fist, that guy, the wild gunner. Oh.
Quake Fist?
Yeah,
You mean shatter, right?
No.
To sunder him.
Oh, yeah, well, whatever.
We want to sunder him.
I was just going to... What does Quake Fist do right now? Enough to kill him?
No, probably not enough to kill him.
Probably not.
Nah.
Rally Strike?
Yeah, I guess we could Rally Strike. That's pretty good.
I don't know, man. I had a rotation that I used. Like the same 4 moves. You start with Rally Strike, and you Quake Fist.
Yeah, but you also didn't have all the abilities by this point in
that's true. That's true.
in just the normal game. So we're pretty set up. Oh, but we don't have the burst yet. Okay, I guess we got punched the last guy. So they're all going to be alive. In a lot of games like this, and this game's really no different, you want to kill one of the enemies quickly usually. You don't want to leave them all alive, because then you're getting hit more often because there's more enemies attacking you. So usually you want to concentrate on one guy and knock him out real quick. We're just going to taunt. And we're just waiting for Calibretto. We're just setting up for him right now. Oh, we could do Bloodbath, but no, some of them might be dead after Calibretto takes his turn, so... How about we just buff Calibretto?
Yeah.
We could Enrage. It's a basic ability that just increases everybody's attack by 10%.
Oh, I love this attack.
It hurts the enemies as well. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
War Machine.
Let's do it.
Hope he wrecks them.
This is a fun one. Alright, we got 2 knockouts. Oh, that's
Ooh.
good. Perfect. So now we're just dealing with one guy. This will be easy.
Everything went better than expected.
We can just defend, actually. She's already taunting. Yeah, we'll just defend, because this guy mostly does single target. I think he only does single target, actually. So if we just defend with Gully, that will be the most efficient thing to do, I think.
Actually, this is a good time to pull up the bestiary, if you want to check out what attacks this guy has.
Oh, yeah. Can we do that in battle?
Yeah, just hit Y.
Oh, yeah. I actually never did this
Really?
in battle. Nope.
It's so useful, because you can look at the beast perks for only the enemies that you're fighting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we have all these beast perks from our previous playthrough. Oh, you can spin them around?
And also, they have their own dungeon abilities, which I almost never see.
Yeah, sometimes they'll shoot at you, like these guys. I noticed that, and they do damage. Well, let's see. Their combat abilities. It does moderate damage and massive damage. Split randomly among enemies and allies. Oh, that's the one where he spins around.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is the gunner, and then if you use the bumpers, you can go to the one that's still alive, the blade dude.
Oh, right. So we weren't even looking at this
Yeah.
guy. So we look at this
There
guy.
we go. So deals heavy damage and deals moderate damage. That's all he does. He just does single target damage.
Yeah, why would he ever do the one that does moderate damage?
I don't know.
Pretty dumb.
I guess, I don't know, maybe it has a shorter
You're
cast
not a very
time.
smart man.
Well,
Well, he's already been gut punched. Okay, we'll obliterate him because sundered and bleeding enemies take extra damage.
I also like that everything in this game can bleed, even though it's a robot or this machine.
And there's no elemental weaknesses. There's magic damage and normal damage, but that's about as far as that goes. So you don't really have to worry too much about things like that. We could do Reckoning. Should we do Reckoning? That's a fun one.
Yeah,
We'll let Gully finish him off.
I reckon. Yeah, I like doing ice attacks on an ice elemental later on in
I
this game.
should have healed, though. I wasn't even paying attention. Guardian's Song. Oh, he's going to die. We'll just use the dungeon ability. It's fine. That's the nice part about having Calibretto in your party. If you forget to heal at the end of a battle, you can just use his dungeon ability.
Yeah, the other two healing characters don't have dungeon abilities that heal you.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a pain in the ass. I think it would just be better if you could use your normal healing abilities in the dungeon and just give Calibretto a different dungeon ability. Because most of the time, if you don't have Calibretto in your party, what you wind up doing is just healing at the end of the battle when there's only one guy left. You just leave him alive so you can heal, which was an old strategy you could do in Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah,
that was kind of a cheese strategy that they actually eliminated by making your characters go crazier if you spent too long in battle, which flavor-wise doesn't really make that much sense, but gameplay-wise it makes sense. And for balance purposes, I think it was necessary. But this game's a little bit less serious, I think, with the strategy. Like it's not quite on the same level as Darkest Dungeon, but Darkest Dungeon, I mean, that's pretty much all it was about, and they spent a long time developing that game. And this has more to it in other ways, I would say. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I probably should have taunted, actually. That was kind of dumb. Oh, we didn't even get a crit. Alright.
Nah.
Do a Cannon Blast. Cannon Blast just does so much damage. It's slow, but it does a lot of damage. And we probably should have attacked the that guy first because he has less hit points. So I'm kind of fucking up this battle, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Lucky.
So, I guess we get to start. So that's a magic damage attack, which doesn't work with the Sunder. We put that Sunder debuff on him earlier with Gut Punch. And Cannon Blast is magic damage, so it didn't actually
Didn't do anything.
give us any extra damage. No.
I mean,
Are we still
10%.
taunting? Yes, we are.
10% at this point is a drop in the bucket, you know? If you don't have it, who cares?
Oh, we can Warblade here. Will he go? Yeah, he'll go first if we do Warblade. That should be fine. And that might be enough to kill him. We'll see. Because he is also on fire. I'm not doing the math. I didn't really look at all the numbers, but we'll see. It was enough.
Cool.
Are we taunting? Yes. So we'll just do a big attack.
I think, like most games, this is one of those that gets easier the more you get into it. The deeper into the game you get, you know? Like, at the end. At the end, it got a little bit easier, because at the beginning, there was a huge crunch. Like we said, for money, there's already a huge crunch, but...
Yeah, you really have to keep your guys equipped. Whichever party you're using currently, you have to keep them equipped, especially if you want to do the higher difficulty dungeons like we're doing. At least this dungeon. Should we kill him? No, I was healing. We're not killing him. This is kind of a cheesy strategy, but...
Yeah, but they don't give you any alternatives, really. Any good alternatives. Just like Darkest Dungeon. Same thing, you know? Like, that game had... There were, like, rations you could eat, right? But you also had a heal that you could use in battle. And
yeah, the rations in that were pretty worthless, though. They only heal for 1 hit point, pretty much.
So why wouldn't you? Yeah. You're really encouraged to just cheese battles, you know?
Yeah, you can still do that a little bit in Darkest Dungeon, but you kind of got to balance it. You got to be careful. You can maybe spend one round screwing around healing, but if you spend more than that, you're gonna go crazy. Which sometimes, if you're not that insane already, you can balance. If you'd rather have the health, you can just balance it that way. You can balance out. You can, it's basically trading your sanity for a little bit of health by sticking around in a battle. It's just a penalty. Anyway, Darkest Dungeon.
Oh, this is the end, isn't it? Oh.
This is a mini-boss.
Okay. Yes, these dungeons are long. They're only like 10 or 11 rooms, but every room takes a while. There's always enemies in every room, pretty much. Almost always. Like there's, almost always a puzzle, or there's always something to do. So these dungeons, I remember...
Yeah, some of the dungeons look a little bit similar, but the gameplay is unique. There's unique mechanics in each dungeon.
Which is nice, because...
So this is a mini-boss.
I think I ended up spending, like, at least an hour.
We should try to... Is this going to kill the boss if we just target him? I think we should just kill this guy.
Yeah, do it. In the first couple dungeons. I definitely spent an hour. Over an hour completing them.
And then, well, we only have one target here.
I like this boss music, too. It's different. I've never heard any boss music like it.
Yeah, the music is definitely pretty solid in this game, overall. What we're doing. Yeah, we'll just... And that was Gut Punch, so yeah, we'll just obliterate. And if she goes first, no, she doesn't. If he doesn't die, we will Quake Fest him. Quake Fest.
Did you go to that convention the other day, Joe? Quake Fest?
Yeah, it's kind of like QuakeCon, but more
Cooler.
outdoorsing, more outdoors type of activities. It's a camping event.
Themed around the game Quake?
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever heard of it?
No. Not until you told me about it. I would like to go. Speaking of cons, this past weekend was BlizzCon, and I think TwitchCon was 2 weeks ago, and PAX Australia or something just happened. All the cons are happening right now.
I should have been taunting.
Oh.
It's alright. Our guys are getting sturdy enough just from gaining so many levels that I think it'll be alright. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah, conventions.
I don't know. Whoa!
Oh, we get perk points now. Oh, we just gotta...
You got
Item
some
2.
equips and some perks. Perks points.
Wait, I thought we got a
You got...
armor.
You did. You did! It must have been for Garrison.
Well, maybe it was this?
No, you got a piece of armor.
Outpost tunic. It gives more bonus damage but less defense. I guess we'll take it. I don't know. It's about the same as what we have.
Was it Gullies? Yeah.
No, this is old.
You are right. We got a blue tunic, didn't we? Maybe it was a ring. Maybe I don't.
Maybe it was the ring, yeah.
Maybe
We can check what the newest items are. It was
no,
layered,
it is.
layered leather vest. Oh, it's for Aluman. That's why we didn't see it.
That's weird.
It's for another character that you're not supposed to have at this point in the game, but I guess it gives you drops in New Game Plus.
I'm kind of surprised they do that, actually. I
Yeah.
thought they wouldn't even give you the drops.
I think it's better that way though, because sometimes, especially if you've already beaten the game on the normal difficulty, you might want to use a different party than you started the game with,
Yeah.
which actually we're not doing. But for the next,
You're right.
For the next dungeon, we will certainly do so and take advantage of New Game Plus. Oh, come back here, you conveyor. Oh no, they saw me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I shot the wrong way. It's hard to turn around.
Yeah. Some of the dungeon abilities are really hard to control.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
ones
that you have to
require-
aim pretty
yeah.
much. I guess we can use Enrage. Because he is stealthed. Wildfire. Just taunt. So taunt works how you think it would. You've probably seen us doing it constantly, but it draws the next... Actually, it draws 3 attacks towards Gully. And she's the tank of the game, surprisingly. Or not surprisingly, I don't know.
No, it's surprising, because she's like a 12-year-old girl. It's surprising, yeah. You would expect Calibretto, the giant robot war machine, to be the tank.
He's the healer.
Of course, he's the healer, yeah.
No crits.
No crits. That's okay, though. You still won.
Oh, there's an invisible guy there.
There
Sometimes
is.
I miss those guys.
Yeah, I feel like... I was trying to figure it out earlier. Like, I feel like the stealth opacity, it must be like 10%.
Yeah, it's...
It is unbelievably low. They're actually hard to see. You know? They're not just like faux stealth. They're actually hard to see. I would guess 10 to 15% opacity.
Yeah, they're...
Care to make a wager?
Okay.
Wait, how do we prove it, though?
Well, I don't know.
We don't. Okay, never mind.
I keep using Berserk.
Yeah, you love Berserk. You
But
love going Berserk, dude.
It's really good.
You know...
These boxers have a lot of hit points.
Oh, yeah.
But if we double Sunder and then Berserk them...
They do this thing where they clench their
Ouch.
muscles and they get large. They get large and in charge, and then they box you.
Yep. That does happen.
It's like an enrage ability they have. They grow in size.
Should we heal? Yeah, we should heal. We'll do healing
Yeah.
and touch on himself. Oh, we don't have healing touch too. Usually I have that.
Oh, yeah, equip it. Equip that perk. Burk that perk.
That
Hey,
still heals pretty well.
I just noticed it's a bird. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's like a green energy bird.
Green energy bird.
Yeah. What would you call it? Actually, we're going to taunt because Garrison will die if he gets boxed.
I would call it oh, I hope I've been talking close enough to the mic this whole time. Because, if I wasn't, we're not going to re-record anything. But I will sit up like a big boy.
That Warblade's not going to kill him. I know it's not. Oh, here he comes.
Here he comes. Look at my muscle.
Good thing we taunted.
That guy
We can
is
cripple
Russian.
him. Let's
to
cripple
me.
him.
What? Oh, okay.
We'll cripple him so he does less damage.
Rip.
Oh, he's going to die anyway, though. Oh, no. That cripple did not kill him. Oh, great. Okay, we'll just kill him. Oh, it did exactly his life total.
I'm all out of lemon zinger. Kind of want to go get more.
She is not taunting. I guess we'll taunt. We kind of don't need to. We can just kill this guy, but...
Joe, do you like Earl Grey tea?
I don't know. I don't know if I ever had it.
It's very divisive. It's like putting French fries in a Wendy's. What's that thing called? Flurry? Not a flurry. Milkshake. What's it called? The Wendy's ice creams that you get?
A flurry, yeah.
It's not called a flurry. That's a McDonald's thing.
Yeah, McFlurry.
The Wendy's McFlurry.
Yeah.
You feel weaker.
What the fuck?
No.
This pool usually when you... I think there's one of these pools where it has like an energy field sort of that pulses in and out, and it's like a timing mini game. But this was different. I just pressed A and it said I felt weaker.
This one just hurts you.
Oh, okay. Shrine of Sundering.
Great.
All damage taken is increased by 25%.
So Joe and I have both completed this game,
And I've never seen that.
I've never seen that.
Nope.
So the game has some surprises. You know, I wonder if some of this stuff is actually exclusive to NG+. I wouldn't be surprised because there's
Maybe,
not a
yeah.
lot of info on it. But
Yeah,
then, yeah.
There isn't even a wiki for
No.
the game. I think there might be a GameFAQs walkthrough, but even that's not very complete. I've looked up some information on the game. The best information I found has just been a couple of walkthroughs on YouTube, not full walkthroughs, but just like how to do certain hunts and how to do certain things in the game.
Yeah. No,
Because it's basically impossible to do a lot of the things in the game.
there is one, I think it's Neoseeker, something like that. There is one website that actually has a comprehensive guide for the game with all the hunts, all the equipment and stuff, but just that one. I haven't found any other resources. So who knows?
Yeah, because when I'm looking for like a certain crafting item, that's been one of my bigger problems. There's nothing online that shows you where the items are, as far as I know. If you know something, leave it in the comments, please.
And you could look through the bestiary, but that would take you forever.
Oh, we should taunt. We should definitely taunt. We don't want Calibretto dying.
Oh, yeah.
He's our healer. I like that you don't take the Thorns damage for every hit. You only take it one time.
Oh, I didn't
when you
notice
attack
that.
a Thorns enemy.
Thorns.
Yeah, you heard me. Well, Calibretto will touch himself. Alright, pretend I didn't say that.
Well, no, I'm not going to pretend,
Oh,
because
alright, fair enough.
you made a very good point. Better than a 12-year-old girl, right?
Oh, God.
Come on! You walked right into it.
I kind of did. I didn't realize it. Alright, well, leave your touch jokes in the comments below. We do have a full burst. Maybe we should just use it.
We'll probably fill it again before we get to the boss, right?
Probably.
I don't know how much of this dungeon is left.
We already did the mini boss. Are we still taunting? No, we're not. So we have to taunt again. She's almost dead, though.
She is.
That's gonna be a major problem. Minor healing flask. That ain't gonna do it.
Well, it might keep
I
her
have an
alive.
idea. How much damage? 355.
Not enough to kill him.
He is sundered though, so I'm just gonna go for it.
All right.
And if we get crits, he's actually, I think we have a crit chance up, and and it puts bleeds on if we put crits in. We might get him. Mm-mm. We did not. So Gully is going down.
Rip. That's all right.
Well, it might not be alright. We'll see.
Oh yeah, you can revive.
We can revive. The problem with reviving right now is that he is going to go after several enemy attacks. So
Just kill him if you can.
maybe, yeah. Well, Garrison will go first, so we're only going to be dealing with one. No, I'm going to raise her. I think we'll be okay, but I am going to raise her. And then I'm going to use Garrison to kill this guy. He's going to bleed out, so we'll be fine.
Oh.
No, we'll be fine, because he's going to bleed again. That takes a turn, then he bleeds, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you got this.
We got... Oh, he's already got punched. Okay. I guess we'll heal. That would be the nice thing to do, wouldn't it? Especially because we're going to... Should we taunt? No, we probably shouldn't taunt him into our 100 hit points. Let's guard. Guard gives everyone's defense... Gives everyone a defense up. I think by 25%. So no matter who he attacks, they will have decreased damage. I don't know, man. Oh, we should do Warblade. Warblade's good. He's got a lot of overcharge here. And now we can taunt. There we go. 259 crit.
Nice.
Oh, we already went up there. So yeah, we want to go... Should we do that side room? Maybe not. We might skip that side room.
Skip it, yeah. That's what you get for completing that lore chain. You get a prismatic flask. Interesting.
Oh yeah, secret door.
Oh yeah! Apparently there are not only secret doors, but there are also weakened walls in this game.
I found my first one.
You did?
Yesterday, yeah.
On your second playthrough?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found mine, I think, at like the 7th or the final dungeon. My first weakened wall.
Coast Iron Ring of Blades. So that does, yeah, damage. So we'll probably give that to Garrison. Yes, and then we will hand me down the other one to, I guess, the Gully, because she doesn't have her ring yet.
Oh, weakened walls are... They're walls that look visibly different, and if you smash them with Gully's her dungeon ability.
Yeah, I never notice them though.
I never noticed them either. But you can break the wall, and there's usually like a treasure box or something behind them. But they are so rare. They're, as far as I know. Maybe I just walk by them every time. I don't know. Almost level 8.
Yeah, maybe we'll try to get level 8 maybe before the boss if we can. Oh, I thought that was a fucking enemy.
Oof.
That's one of those surveyors. Oh well.
Wait, what?
Oh no,
It
it's not a
is?
surveyor.
It is an enemy.
It's just an enemy that
He's-
runs from you. Yeah, these ones run from you.
They run from you?
Yeah. I think you get something good if you kill them though. Maybe you get like an artifact or something. I can't remember.
But it's just a regular motivator. Do those things always run from you, or is this one like
I think so. Yeah.
like a treasure goblin?
They get connected. They get linked with other enemies and they get dragged into battle. That's what happens a
That's
lot
it.
of the time.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, all right, man. Yeah, I'll just do it later. We're kind of doing pretty similar strategy here, just to get through these fights quickly.
Oh yeah, what party are we gonna use? Are we gonna stick with this party?
I think we're gonna switch it around
Okay.
as we go. We might do a little bit of grinding off camera.
Or a lot of grinding off camera.
I don't know. I've been, as far as just playing with New Game Plus, I haven't had to do that much grinding. I've done most of the dungeons I've done twice during my playthrough, and I haven't done anything extra besides that. And I didn't even play all the dungeons twice, and that's been enough to keep all my characters pretty well leveled, so that I can pick any party that I want. Yeah, we don't want those connecting. They're gonna connect.
They sure are.
How are we gonna do this? Yeah, they're freaking linked.
Yeah.
They're gonna see me too. If we had Monica, this would be much easier. She has a dungeon ability that would be really useful here.
Shoot them.
Maybe we could shoot them and get their attention. Oh,
Wait,
see, it's
is it
missing.
even hitting them?
Oh,
Oh,
there
okay.
we go. We got them. Now they know we're here, though.
Shoot him again. There we
Get
go.
stunned, idiot. All right, let's get our. All right, fine. We'll just link. How many did we get linked? Oh, we only got 2 linked.
Oh, that's fine. Well, finer, I guess. I don't know if it's fine actually. I think so.
All right, we'll kill the gun guy first because he has less hit points. We'll get him double sundered. This just feels really overpowered to be able to increase their physical damage by 20% 2 times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then you put Garrison in, who is the highest physical damage character.
Yeah, if you were doing this on New Game, not New Game Plus, I think Calibretto's Sunder is only 10%, right? And
Yeah, without the perk, but we put
Yeah.
the perk on, so
Yeah.
it does 20%.
you're right. So yeah,
Yeah, the Sunders are different. Each character has some. Not every character has a Sunder, but the characters that have Sunders, they're always a different percent. I think the highest I've seen is 25.
it's the same with Arcane Sickness too, which is the magic equivalent of Sunder.
Yeah.
They're all unique to whatever ability or character they're being used by. Just weird. It's kind of weird. You'd expect them to be a little bit more consistent. But I think being able to see every buff during combat, you can just hover over them, or you can use the controller to look at them. And I think that kind of takes care of the problem.
Can you play this game with a mouse?
You can.
Oh.
Yeah, in fact, it's literally. I'll show you. Oh yeah, the mouse shows up. Oh, I can't ship.
Have you been playing it with a mouse or
No,
with a
no, no,
controller?
no. In fact, this might be just as good with a mouse because it's just a menu, just like this simple menu down here. Let's see. Can you actually move with? Okay, you can't move with the mouse, but I think there is an option to turn that on.
It's probably WASD, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's WASD to move. Well, that seems fine. It says E.
I'm gonna make it hard for you to play.
Thank you.
Okay, just kidding.
Ow, he shot me.
He shot you.
Let's stun him and then kill him. This is kind of overkill. We're going in with 20%.
Yeah. That's all right.
reduced damage, and also he is stunned.
You're almost at a dungeon charges too. Although you don't need any more. This is the final fight, I think.
Yeah, when we get to the final fight, it doesn't matter. You can be pretty liberal with your dungeon abilities, especially when you get the upgrade, when you get up to 10 of them.
Yeah. I don't think after you have 10, I don't think you really ever run out. It's pretty hard to run out. Unless you're always using the same one for every single fight.
Of course he shot at Garrison.
Yeah, you got this.
Well, that's a lot of healing.
What was it?
Oh, because Garrison has a perk that heals him as
Oh.
well. So every character's healing for like 20-something, but Garrison heals for 45 because he has an extra perk that heals himself at the end of battle. All right, we got level 8 for everybody, though. That's pretty much perfect timing. I don't think that could have been timed better.
Box that box. Large box.
So we can do the side room, or we can just go straight for the boss. But I think I'm pretty comfortable with our level. I'm going to probably put in our perks and just double check that we've got our best weapons equipped here. Which it looks like we do. Oh no, we got another tunic we can equip. Yep, alright. So we should do the perks. So we've got 10 more perks for Gully already. So we don't need Jab 2 necessarily. A damage shield. So these are all pretty good. Do we have... Yeah, we have all of our... Yeah, we have full 100 points on Guardian here, so we can take a couple of these out. Probably take that out. I want to try to get Last Resort. Oh, we have enough to get it. Okay. We don't necessarily need that much stamina, I don't think. And then we can try to get one of these. We will get one of these if we just put 20 points into abilities on this side, so we should do that. But which abilities? Usually using attack power-ups are a pretty good thing to go for first. I tend to do that. And it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll just put more into this side. Crit chance is pretty good. Usually I don't take the 2s, but if a character has a crit chance up, I usually take that. I guess we can do armor up. Alright, we'll just do a bunch of level 2s. So, Garrison. Oh, critical hits. Oh yeah, we want this for sure. If we get a crit now, it'll also cause a bleed, which I thought we already had that actually. I might have said that before that we had that because I usually equip that one, but we probably just didn't have enough perk points to get that one going. So yeah, we've got that one going now. We'll just go with that. And for Calibretto, we will maybe more attack power. That put him up to 40 on this side. Okay, so we're 40 and 60 as far as the mastery points go. We'll do... Yeah, there's not that much more we can do here. We'll just take a couple of 2s just to fill it out. Alright, we're looking pretty good now.
Did you like that nice build-up for the boss?
And here's this red crystal.
Oh yeah, this is a full heal.
So it gives you all your mana and all your health back and tells you that we're about to see a boss. So
That's a really nice thing to do, actually, to give you that full heal right there.
it is. And here we go.
Cowards.
What is that?
Bad news. Get ready.
This is the first real boss of the game. Oh, he only has 1,200 hit points.
It seems like so low, I guess, right?
It does seem low, but it isn't really that low. So we're going to set up with a Sunder as usual and a Rally Strike. It's going to be pretty important because it's a boss fight. We're going to taunt because we don't want him just taking down our damage dealer here.
Yeah, show me these combos, Joe. Show me your
Oh yeah, let's set up. We could set it up. Yeah, this is a good time to set it up actually.
Oh,
We
in
already
fact-
did a Gut Punch, so we have to put in Gully's Sunder on him.
In fact, you have a full burst meter too, so you...
Yeah, let's set it up.
Yeah.
We'll as long as Garrison doesn't go down, we should be able to do... I was talking to Ed about this off camera. How you can set up Garrison to do a really awesome ultimate attack. So we're going to try to do that here. So we get him double sundered because we've got our 2 reliable sunder characters in the game here, which are Gully and Calibretto. So now he's got 2 sunders on him. And now what Garrison can do, we could go overboard and go enrage into slash into faint into ultimate. Should we do it that way?
Doesn't the Sunder only last 3 turns though?
The Sunder does only last 3 turns. Let's just do the slash. We're gonna have 10% less damage by not doing the enrage, but
Yeah,
that's a little bit overkill. So yeah, we'll just do the slash, which is gonna increase our crit chance for 3 turns. So we're doing that first. Yeah, that he does a lot of single target damage. So we're gonna need to just keep healing Gully probably here. She's already got healing touch, which I think does not stack. Oh, it does stack. Yeah, we'll stack another healing touch on her, I think. And she needs to defend herself. Guard punch is pretty solid defense, and barrier swing's alright, but I think guard punch is gonna be better here. Not 100% on that, I haven't done the math, but... And then we're gonna do Faint, which does 61 damage and then increases your attack power by 25% for one action. So our next action, we're going to increase our attack power for 25%. And so next we're going to do his ultimate burst. And it's probably going to kill him. We have to make sure he's got all of his sunders on. So we're going to reapply Gut Punch because that wore off. And hopefully Gully will survive. And yeah, we'll be good. We don't need to reapply any more of that. Any more sunders here. Yeah, we'll just cast Protect. That just gives her a shield, a damage shield. So just in case this doesn't kill him. Alright, here we go. So Garrison's kind of the king of setups and big damage. Yeah, that's crits, and every time he crits, he's getting a bleed on him. So you got like 3 bleeds. Oh no, he has 6 bleeds.
6 bleeds!
Oh, he didn't die though.
Oh.
Let's see how much bleed damage he is taking though. Okay, we got 3 6 damage bleeds and 3 22 damage bleeds. So what is that? 66 plus 18, whatever that is. It's a lot. I don't think it's 99 though, but he will die now.
Yeah.
After this.
Why were there 2 different bleed damages?
I just wanted to bleed. It's because it was given to him by different abilities. I think some of them were crit, some of them were from crits, and some of them were from another ability. Maybe. Oh, you know what it is? Wait. No, actually, I don't know. It is from different abilities, but I'm not sure what the second one would have been. I think it was the only ones I remember putting on him were from the ultimate ability, from critting with the ultimate attacks, but. When he crits with a normal attack, it adds a bleed. So maybe we had crits earlier, I wasn't really paying attention. So it might have been from 3 earlier crits that Garrison did, because that's a perk that he has. But that would be a lot of crits to do with just those few normal attacks that we did. Anyway, we crushed the boss. It was fun, huh?
Yeah, you absolutely crushed him.
So that's why I think this party is pretty overpowered, especially against bosses. This is really... against single target, setting up with Gully and Calibretto and letting Garrison use his ultimate is pretty awesome.
The bandit who got away dropped this insignia as he fled. Have you ever seen one like it?
No, I haven't.
It sounds like we're paying Grimbeard at least one more visit.
Yes, we are.
And we got a legendary treasure chest here. And if you open this, you get our red rusty blade.
Is that for Garrison?
I think it is, yeah. Pretty sure it is. Yeah.
We
got a drop though of a coast iron blade, which is better than our red rusty blade. So we're going to use the coast iron blade, broadsword, and that's what it's called. We should open the treasure chest that we got though. That'll be fun.
Legendary treasure chests, lots of crafting mats, and
we got a buckler, which is probably a weapon for Aluman, and we
Yeah.
got a Nature's Touch ring. You usually get 1 accessory and 1 weapon or armor. So we got a weapon for Aluman, which is a character we're not currently using. So that just increases stamina. That's not even that good.
Oh. If you're gonna give it to anybody, give it to Garrison because he has the lowest health by a lot.
Oh, I usually give him damage. I usually just go all in.
Oh, whatever. Or just don't use it. Yeah.
I already used it. Yeah, I gave it to Calibretto.
Oh.
Because it was just clearly better than what he had
I didn't
equipped
see
already.
that.
It's actually, yeah, it's the same thing. This is just the epic version of Nature's Touch. He had the blue version, which is the rare version. The accessories, the equipment in this game is a little bit confusing. The way that it works, the way that the rarity system works. But we'll talk about it when we get to crafting. I think.
Yeah.
We'll cover exactly how all that works, because it is a little bit confusing, especially to beginners. It took me a long time actually to understand how it all works. So if we go to this crystal here, this is something I didn't actually realize my first couple of dungeons playing the game. You can go to this crystal, and if you press A against it, it allows you to just quickly leave the dungeon.
I feel lucky now. I figured it out by accident.
But it's not that hard to get out of a dungeon.
Yeah.
You just get to the last warp point you were at and warp to the beginning. But
It's
anyway,
a nice convenience thing.
yeah,
you know?
it is nice to be able to just exit the dungeon quickly. So that was the Iron Outpost.
Yeah, pretty long dungeon, but they're all like that.
Yeah, so
But-
we're gonna head back to town in the next episode, and we're
Yeah.
gonna visit the old Grimbeard fella. We're gonna check out some side quests probably, and then head for the next dungeon. So we'll see you next time. Heh.